GITA for gate crashing my ex's wedding and causing the marriage to get annulled. Oh my gosh, everyone sucks. My ex's wedding was in February. I found out about it from his grandmother. We're close, and she suggested I gate crash. I was interested in going because I wanted to find some closure and still wasn't over him, so I said yes. Why would you say yes? The day came, I snuck in and watched the ceremony. I was ready to leave, but his grandmother pushed me to go to the reception as well. Pretty awkward, but I went. I was mingling with the family when the bride and groom came. They greeted and she congratulated me on the visible pregnancy. I thanked her and said I couldn't wait to co-parent with the two of them. Turns out she didn't know I was 5 months pregnant with his kid the whole time. She lost her shit and ran out. Whoa, dude, that is a lot. First off, how do you not know that? You know, like, how has this dude not come out and said, like, hey, like, also having a child with this other woman, you know, like that one chick who, like, I was dating? Yeah, like, she's gonna have my baby, so you should probably know that. And number two, the grandmother. Like, this grandmother is here to start some stuff, man. Like, I don't know what you were on, Granny, but, like, this is not the time to be bringing this person here, you know? Like, holy, there's a lot going on there.
The priest asked, any objections? And her 90-year-old Italian grandpa stood up silent for a minute, sat saying, that's not me. And then sat saying, no, I kid. He stood up silently for a whole minute. It was like, no, I'm just kidding. It's all good. I've dreamt about doing this just to be like, yeah, psych. Cause like, why do they ask? Do they actually expect anyone to do it? I know it's like tradition to ask, but God, that's so scary. Cause what if someone's like, none of us want you to get married. We're gonna tell you now on the day, an hour prior. Cheers. He's probably waiting all day. Yeah, he's like, oh, it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be so good. Somebody else appears to have worn white on the wedding day, it seems, and that's a big no-no. Or maybe I'm missing something. Maybe it's like, oh no, Taylor, you fool. It's actually, their sandals are this and this. No, it looks like 2 white dresses on someone's wedding day. I would assume on the right, that's their wedding. No, left has the bouquet. Chris, whose wedding do you think this is? Left or right? Like, I was saying right at first because I saw the stuff in the back there, and it looks like maybe, you know, whatever the thing is on your back. I don't know, so I was gonna say cape, probably not a cape. I kind of like the style of the left more, you know? Kind of looks more Star Wars Rogue One, more like futuristic wedding.
I've officially dropped out of the bridal party. I'm a size 12 with no plans on dropping to a size 8 by December. Just a few things to ask. I handpicked all the dresses and bridesmaids that will be there, and they will all be a size 8. So if you're not a size 8, I recommend hitting the gym, no offense. What the hell? That's so weird. That's the weirdest thing. I also would drop out of the bridal party. Like, regardless, even if I was like, what if somebody's like a size 6 or a size 4?
Sorry, we only carry sizes 1, 3, and 5.
Now they gotta wear a dress that's too big too? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
What reality you live in?
Not everyone is just the same size. That's weird. That's weird behavior. That's just weird. Like, why? 8 is so random too. I don't know, man. I don't even know what to say on this one. I would drop out too, just because that's a weird rule. I'd be like, who am I supporting here?
Ignoring the brownie table and confidently cutting myself a slice of her wedding cake, thinking, uh-oh, they forgot to serve it to everyone else. No! Oh my God, she's dancing while she's doing this. This is pretty bad. This is pretty bad. That's why I don't eat anything at weddings or just at any time. Like, to pull things out, I'll wait till like 17 people grab one thing, and then maybe I'll walk over and grab and help myself. Olivia was at a wedding literally last weekend. I couldn't go because I was sick, all right, and just bail. She went and I was like, hey, did you eat any like cool snacks? And she's like, no, I got too nervous. I'm like, yeah, I get it. Sometimes it's hard to have a snack at a wedding because you're like, oh, this could be a family heirloom, and I'm just gonna eat it by accident. Okay, yeah, if you're gonna throw people up in the air, this is, again, a photo one, I assume. I wish it was a video one, that would be fantastic, but this is why you kinda, you know, get some height restrictions on if you're gonna throw people. I know LMFAO is a great group, and, you know, when the song Shots or Yes is playing, you wanna grab your friends and throw them up in the air. I get it, you know, we've all been there, but gotta watch for the ceilings. That's why here we have really high ceilings, so high. Throw me up, and I'll come back down safely.
Throw away, throw yellow. Okay. I'm a wedding photographer and I see this all the time. Guests are forced to be in the blaring sun with no water or beverages. Brides don't think about the guests' experience. Usually by the time it's all said and done, the guests are often done after the ceremony and peace out after the meal. Honestly though, that's like kind of not surprising. I like get it because like obviously the bride and groom are like the focus, but at the same time, like I feel like my goal, if I was to have like a big wedding with like lots of people and stuff, would be for everyone to leave being like, that was a great wedding. Because like weddings can be so fun, but they can also be
the absolute worst.
oh, just in the sun, no beverages. That's all I want is beverages. At a wedding, all the beverages.
So Boris, BC, 1 year ago, probably about 20 years ago now, I was cycling around the lake here in Canberra and riding through one of the garden areas and I see some cops hauling away a gardener. I was all like, that's weird, but okay. Later on, I found out it was the groom's ex. She disguised herself as a gardener, gotten close to the bride, and thrown manure at her. Crazy stuff. Oh my gosh. Thrown manure at her. That is insanity, man. Like, I feel so bad. In your wedding gown too. Like in your wedding gown that you've probably either rented for like obscene amount of money or like bought for more obscene amount of money. That is horrible. That is truly horrible. And she dressed up too. She really played the part as a gardener. Oh my goodness. That's commitment.
Am I the for telling the bride that it is too expensive for her bridal party to spend $2,000 to $5,000 for a bachelorette plus her costs plus pay for other bridal events? No, you are not. That's insane. That's insane. I totally get like some people like to go lavish for their like parties and all of that stuff, which is, you know, fine. But I feel like if you want to spend thousands of dollars on a party, you also shouldn't expect anyone else to pay for your own costs. And like you should keep it to just the one event. And you also shouldn't be upset when people can't afford to spend that much money. Like that's an insane amount of money for one party. And some people can, which is fine, and they should do that. And other people can't, which is also fine, and they should not do that.
No phones. Oh! Yep. Yep. Those heels will get ya. That would suck. That would suck. I'd laugh though, whatever. It'd be funny. I like the music that's playing, like for no reason also. I'm just like jamming out. See, everyone else was too normal about it. You know what I mean? That was me. That was like Bolivian hour, getting married. One day, imagine that, huh? She's not here. Okay, cool. I would laugh. I would laugh hysterically. I'd help them up. I'd be like, oh my God, you okay? Did you just break your hip? I don't know. They fell over. That's a beautiful wedding though. Beautiful wedding. Looks like the Legend of Zelda. Looks like the temple from Legend of Zelda. It's a great place to get married. The Temple of Time. It's a good place. Oh. Well, what do you think? Oh, that's fine. How would I react? I'd be like, yeah, it's fine. I'm getting married. It's all good. You know, your undergarments would be a little damp all day. That would kind of suck, but otherwise, that'd be okay. Yeah.
Puts his feet in.
Yeah. Well, I think at that point you have to like admit defeat. You know what I mean? It's like he could have just like scooted himself up. True. No, yeah, he knew what he was doing. He was like, fuck it, it's done. He's like, it's like when you're a kid, you get pushed in a pool, whatever. You're like, I'm just not gonna come out. I'm just gonna swim in here forever then. Keith Albertson. I welcomed my new aunt to the family by wiping my nose on her wedding dress after she walked down the aisle. Hashtag wedding fail. Oh, let's see that photo now. Yeah, that's, you know what? It looks pretty good. It looks pretty soft. Whenever I'm sick, I like to have like a handkerchief. I'm definitely a handkerchief guy. I just like to have something on my nose, just kind of like soft and around. But he knows what's up. He knew at a young age. That's so funny. I love like the old family photo that they probably just like took. Had no idea, obviously, until like a month later. Then they developed it and they're like, that little fucker. After my dad walked me down the aisle, but before he gave me away, he asked my fiance, did you bring the money? Wedding fail. I think that's a wedding win. I think that's a pretty much it's a wedding win. Cause like dads like to say all that cheesy shit, right? They always have like some zinger that they prepared for like 21 years. That was the 21-year long zinger that he couldn't wait to tell you, Tina. Congratulations. I thought it was assumed that I, the You know, I've worked in a bar for so long, so I was like, the front of house, back of house, what is this? Medium of house? What is that MOH? The mother of the husband, right? MOH? I don't know these Reddit terms. I thought it was assumed that I, the mother of the husband, should catch the bouquet. Okay, get those hands ready then, I guess. I ended up fighting a 10-year-old for it. And after yelling, please, I'm 24, I decided to let her have it because she'll probably get married before me anyways. And then her mom made her give it back. Hashtag wedding fail. You know what? I agree with all of that. I'm 27 and I'm like, you know what? Go get it. No, the kid's not ready. She doesn't understand it. No way. But I like that her mom made her give it back. But that like makes it real and kind of sad, you know what I mean? She's like, no, please, if you do this, now it's real and I have to actually get married. I don't really want that pressure. I actually regretted it the second, you know, I caught it. That's so funny. Yeah, it's my favorite part of the wedding because you always see like 3 people who really want to catch it and then you see like 2 people in the back who definitely don't want to catch it. You know what I mean? They're like, oh, what if? Please. They're like standing with their hands behind their back, like purposefully standing in like the bad angles. Yeah, I know. Sometimes you're ready, sometimes you're not. Know your limits, play within it. Lotto 649.
Oh boy. What is this? What is this? Like, this just looks all bad, man. Like, this is just horrible. This is just like people at their most vulnerable, like desperate places right now. If this is real, which is like, you know, saying something right now, because like, how do you capture something like this on camera? You know, but like, if this is real, like, holy moly, this is messed up. How did you get here, dude? How did all of you get here? Oh goodness. Oh no. Yeah, that's not gonna end well for anyone. That's just not gonna end well for anyone. Why did... Oh, it's still going. Why is it the wedding? You know what I mean? Why is it that you chose to do this on the wedding? Like, there were so many other days that this could have been done. And I'm not saying, like, I don't know the whole backstory here. Like, maybe you got screwed over. Like, maybe you really got screwed over here. But like, why the wedding? You know, like, it could have been done so much better, I think. My opinion.
Am I the for not giving my cousin Mike a +1 to my wedding because his girlfriend smells like eggs? Well, Mike just found out he's the only close family member not getting a +1. When he pressed me on the issue, I told him that she smelled. He yelled at me and called me some unpleasant things before saying if she wasn't coming, then neither was he. Yeah, I like do think that that's the move, like, cause she smells like eggs? I don't know, man. Why does she smell like eggs, first of all? But like, I don't think you should not invite somebody because they smell like eggs. And also, I understand why Mike was like a little annoyed by that, especially if he's the only close family member not getting a +1. Like, she's clearly being singled out and she probably wants to know. Also, I like don't blame people who, if they're going to a wedding and then they don't get a +1, like that's okay. Also, you don't have to give anybody a +1. Like, you don't want a bunch of randoms at your wedding. That's totally fine. But I also don't blame somebody if they don't get a +1 for not going because their spouse isn't invited. Like, I also don't blame that. I can see both sides on that issue. Us, the bridesmaids, did everything from dragging 250 chairs and setting them up to hauling furniture down 2 flights of stairs, positioning it in other places. During the wedding, I learned that the bride and groom were trying to avoid all of the setup. Toward the end of the party, almost everyone had left, and I realized that 2 of the groomsmen were so drunk that they were going to be useless, and it would again be on the bridesmaids to clean up and put all the furniture back up the stairs. I went to tell the bride goodbye. Yeah, I can imagine. Like, I do get it as like the bridal party and stuff like that, and also like the groomsmen and all of that. Like, they should help with the setup and the well, I mean, should I use lightly, but like, you know, it makes sense that the bridal party helps, but like, wouldn't, also, I'm so hands-on, like I would be the one who's like there making sure everything's how I want it to be. I'm not leaving things up to anyone else. I would be stressed. I would be so stressed. I want to be involved. What if I show up and the furniture isn't where I want it to be? You know? I don't know, maybe that's just me, but that is kind of rude. Nice,
This is me at a wedding. He's making waves out of that room. Yeah, that's amazing. Yes, be this person. Please be this person at the wedding. That dance floor is small but mighty. Don't wait for somebody else to do it first. Just go. Just go and battle someone's nana. Go to the DJ, say, hey, can you play Busta Rhymes? I go, yeah, of course. Are you sure? It's only 7. I'll go, Busta Rhymes, thanks so much. Slide them a 20, come over, and just get it done. Get a circle, battle a couple uncles, a couple nans, and then grab a slice of wedding cake confidently, and then dip. That's how you do weddings. Best man got a little too lit before the ceremony. It's my worst fear. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Captain Morgan, hey. I'm like, put that leg up. I'm like, we'll try on the next wedding. Yeah, that sucks. Again, drink responsibly. That's really it. Also, it looks so sunny out here. If you're drinking, make sure you're getting hydrated too. Getting married in Arizona, washing down some twisted teas all day. You're gonna faint. You're probably gonna faint. You're probably not gonna feel too good come 4 p.m. in the blistering heat. My best friend's getting married. He asked me to be the best man. I'm not gonna do what any of these guys do in this video, promise. Let's do it.
I'm talking 5 solid hours of crafting for the bride's decorations at her house that should have been completed months ago. The bride was also super drunk and wasn't even being gracious about it. She was literally calling us dumb bleep. I never spoke to her again after I left her wedding. Yeah, I can imagine. If, like, weddings suck. Like, well, weddings don't suck. The preparation for weddings suck. It's a lot of work, so many little dainty things to do, like, you know, it's a lot of work regardless. Even if you have a ton of money and can just buy everything, it still can be a lot of work. Just like harassing your bridesmaids while they're helping you though, and insulting them and calling them rude things, just seems unhinged. Like, there's no like, oh, she was stressed, that can like cover this behavior, you know? So these 2 girls I know that have been friends for approximately 20 years are having, I acted out the little symbol there, are having their weddings on the same day, separate locations, and 2 different people, by the way. Okay. Bride A is having a surprise wedding and has invited all of her friends and family over for a late 30th birthday party where she and her beloved will tie the knot in their backyard. Invitation sent with RSVP. Bride B is having a super extravagant wedding of the century and sent out the invitations for the same day as their friend, Bride A, late 30th birthday party. And yes, Bride B is in the know and actually supposed to be a surprise bridesmaid in Bride A wedding. Obviously not happening. What? Why would Bride B do that? Also, a surprise wedding? I've never heard of that before. Would you be down?
Nope.
Would you be down for that? If I thought I was going for a 30th birthday party and it turns out to be a wedding, I'd feel terribly underdressed. I would wear very different things to those events. But like, why would Bride... I'm just gonna say it, I don't think they're friends anymore. That's like worse than like, she threw a party on the same day as my party. A wedding on the same day as my wedding. Not good.
Oh boy.
Let's calm down.
We're calling them out.
You're not gonna ruin my day.
We're calling them out.
Wow.
Everybody has flaws, and that's why I love them. You can leave, Judy.
Like you don't have flaws.
You can leave.
You can get out of my wedding now.
I'm not leaving. That dress you're wearing, I paid for.
Wow. Man, this is their day. This is their day. Like, why? You know, it's like, I get it. You were hurt. You went through some stuff. This was traumatic for you, but this is their day, you know? It's like, dude, hit them up on their honeymoon. Hit them up on like bachelor party, but like not on the wedding day. Come on, man.
Aloha.
Oh, we got
Aloha.
some Karens
That's
in
my
the
home.
wild.
This is the beach, and the beach is closed. I hate it. This is the beach. This is the beach, and the beach is closed. And Hobbit, you know, you're always doing this for money. You know? Hey, don't bullshit us. Don't bullshit us. You guys get on vacation home, which is illegal. Vacation home, illegal.
Oh, all right, folks, so I'm gonna be honest. I missed out on the volume there. I felt like the volume was very critical in that time period because I did not hear what that guy was saying about, or that woman, like what they were talking about there. So please let me know in the comments down below what was going on there. I can only speculate that that like buddy behind the camera, whoever that was, has some sort of beef with number 1, who he was talking to off the top. Like there's gotta be some sort of history there. Let me know in the comments down below.
And this is the part where the minister says,
If anyone knows any reason why these two should not be wed, speak now or forever hold your peace.
Cheat at 4 p.m.
That's James' ex-girlfriend Karen.
Linda is not who you think she is.
Looks like Karen couldn't hold
We
her
can fight.
peace for a
We can throw
second.
down. Oh, I wanted to see the throwdown. I'm gonna see the throwdown. Not that you should be fighting people, guys. I'm not trying to condone that, but like, you know, kind of wanted to see the throwdown. I thought that you were gonna reveal more about Linda. Like, I was kind of hoping that Linda was like gonna be some secret spy agent. Like, you don't like Linda's not who she says she is. She's actually like a secret agent. And then like, you know, cops come flying in, and it's like, woo, like crazy stuff. You know, it's like just the no moral thing. I was like, ah, okay, yeah, fine, whatever.
Love him, comfort him, honor and obey him. And
Anthony, you guys like you don't know me. What, you didn't take the psych meds today? After you got on my eye, and I got your baby here.
Oh.
Anthony, I know you hear me. You better get
Oh, man.
What is wrong with you? What is wrong with her? Crazy.
Oh boy. So once again, guys, the audio actually cut out for me there. I can't hear the bottom, so I don't know what they were saying, but I saw the reaction, so that must have been major. The fact that they, like, this woman was going after it. Like, we throw something and we're following up with the big hit. So wow, that really got them riled up. This is crazy. I actually really vibe with this video. This is pretty fun.
The groom sent every guest a mail asking who needed babysitter at the wedding for the night. I answered that we would not need, as we will have to put our 3 children to bed at 10 or 11 p.m. He texted me angrily that it was not acceptable not to stay at least until 1 a.m. and that he would prefer me not to come rather than us leaving the dinner early. First of all, who's eating dinner till 1 a.m.? Like, no way, Jose, I'll be hungry long before then. I told him that we wouldn't come if he preferred, and he immediately canceled my room booking. What a psychopath. That's just so weird. Ew, that's so weird. Also, yeah, sorry, I don't want a stranger that you've organized looking after my children. Thanks, but no thanks. Also, weird, just weird. What if I don't want to stay till 1? Now I'm suddenly a bad friend because I'm leaving at 10 or 11? No. Thank God he canceled your room booking because he also canceled that friendship. My closest cousin, the closest thing I have to a sibling, has officially confirmed I won't be her maid of honor because I'm too fat for a maid of honor role. Have to lose some weight before December or no maid of honor duties for me. I shan't be attending the wedding. What is with everybody on having a weight limit for their wedding? This, like, is that not the weirdest thing you've ever heard? It's just so strange. I just feel like there's so many other things to worry about on a wedding day and like in planning a wedding. I don't even know how your mind goes there. It's just insane. Also, like, no. I love this person. Yeah, I shan't be attending the wedding. I love it. I wouldn't either. My friend is having her wedding this fall, but she can't afford it, so she is trying to get her friends to work for free. After a month of begging and repeated texts, I give up and quote her that the cake she wants will be $400. I was getting her a $100 gift for her wedding, so if she doesn't want the gift, I'll charge her $300. She got upset, saying she can't afford it and she's only willing to pay $100 for it. I lost my temper and told her she doesn't deserve a nice wedding if she can't pay people what they're worth and hung up. I mean, it's true. I like have sympathy, you know, for not being able to afford all of the things that you want. I can understand that, you know, that's not the best situation to be in. But also, your misfortune doesn't have to be everyone else's misfortune as well. You know, there are other ways around it. You can also just postpone your wedding and save up. You could just not have this big fancy wedding at all.
I'll never consider that.
There are just other options other than being a bad friend, but maybe that's just me and my opinions.